The Nissan booth is by far the coolest booth, in my opinion, here at the Japan Mobility Show. It's all manga inspired, which is a Japanese storybook and comic book, which a lot of those manga adaptations lead to anime adaptations. Okay, so we have the new Nissan Leaf here. Behind that is where I did an interview with Ivan Espinosa, CEO. That's kind of like the cool little booth, Taylor Aria. All right, and this is the refreshed Nissan Aria. It has been discontinued for North America though, because, well, EV tax credit's gone. So I think it looks amazing and really clean up front, but we're not getting this refreshed design. But I just want to give you like this beautiful like booth. Like it's just absolutely incredible the amount of detail in every aspect of this booth. Very, very fascinating. Even the Nissan employees, they have awesome manga jackets that I'm trying to find a way to get my hands on one. Okay, here's the X-Trail, also known as the Nissan Rogue. This is a Rock Creek. Apparently they get the Rock Creek too over here. Some Nissan battery home stuff. This is the new Rooks. Rooks is a K-car minivan for them. Beautiful. Look at this four-seater. Look at that comfort back there in this small car. Look at the quality of this. Look at my jacket and look at the seat. Amazing. Look at the quality of the steering wheel. Touch panel climate control. Not a fan of that, but at least it's simple. Big fan of the Rooks. I wish I could go drive it out in the streets here in Japan. And I think the front end, oh, it's two-tone. That's not something I noticed earlier. So we kind of like this beige on top, white on the bottom. I love the diamond pattern here. Grille on the front. Amazing. Big fan of the Rooks. It looks like bedazzled. Big, oh, it says Highway Star. How cute. Like, this thing would not be that great on the highway, but still cute. All right. The only new reveal here is the Elgrand. Elgrand is same thing as the Nissan Quest. This is the first new redesign in a long time. I apologize for the really loud music here. Elgrand is hybrid only. They call it e-Power. And it is four-wheel drive only, but you can't really get up on stage with it. So that's the Elgrand. We'll move on to the Patrol, which has just been now reintroduced back into Japan. We get this in North America in two different flavors, one from Infiniti, the QX80, but we also get the Armada, which is pretty much a spitting image of this Nissan Patrol. All right, a couple more vehicles here, and then we'll head over to Mitsubishi. We have the Nissan Z, which of course over here is called the Fairlady Z, twin turbo V6, 3-liter, 400 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque, or somewhere around there. And it's just beautiful car, beautiful car. This is the Skyline. We get this in America, or we got this in America as an Infiniti Q50 and Q60. All right, now this model just was discontinued. This might be the special edition 400 model, but yeah, pretty cool. Also autonomous driving Serena. Serena is another minivan, smaller than the Elgrand. Elgrand, again, will probably not come to the United States, even though we would deeply need a minivan from Nissan stateside. But this is a Serena. I call it the Serena, but it's not called it. It's Serena. All right. And again, as we finish up this booth, manga booth, hello and goodbye. Okay, now we're heading to the Mitsubishi booth. Now, we have Outlander PHEV. The rest of these vehicles we do not get in the United States. Now, this is the Mini Delica. Delica is an off-roading minivan. This one's just so darn cute. This shares, this is the same thing as a Rooks. Think about it like that, but the Mitsubishi variant. So we're gonna head over to this side. Another small minivan here. And this might, actually this is more similar to the Rooks, I would say, where the Delica might be more of its own thing. I'm sure there might be some similarities there, but I like the sunshades in the back. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and one other. This is the big reveal here though. The Elevance concept. It is a plug-in hybrid, quad motor, all-wheel drive. You get, well, the front end reminds me of the Outlander. Very conceptualized wheel design, very conceptualized interior. Looks cozy though. The seats would look quite nice. And we'll wait for this to turn around. Something like this, if it were to come to market, would be $100,000. So I don't know, Mitsubishi can't really command that sort of pricing, in my opinion. I was hoping we would get information on the new Montero / Pajero. I was hoping we get more information on the D6 Delica. Instead, they did refresh the Delica, not the Delica Mini. Well, that's, I think, refreshed as well, by the way. But the D5 Delica has been refreshed for the Japanese market. And I can't wait for the Delica to come to the United States. All right, I mentioned Mitsubishi or Nissan not having the Elgrand in the United States, but at least Mitsubishi, their partner, their really close partner, Mitsubishi, will bring in the Delica D6 into the United States as this D5 gets one last update before it gets replaced by the new D6 model. All right, stay tuned for more coverage on my channel from the Japan Mobility Show. Thank you guys, signing out. Let me know if you enjoyed the Mitsubishi booth, which is more off-road focused, got the canyons and stuff, or did you like the more manga-inspired black and white comic booky booth from Nissan? Have a great day. Peace.